Today I've got QL exercises ranked from beginner to advanced to help bulletproof that lower back and give you an extra level of added core strength. And you're going to want to start with the beginner ones, especially if you're in pain right now, because they're a lot lower risk, lower stress on the body. But if you're more advanced and you want to get into some higher level QL strengthening moves, you can do these exercises at the end if these ones at the beginning are too easy for you. Number one is the light suitcase carry. And this is where you want to start. So if you have a weak back or a weak QL, there is no shame in grabbing a 15, a 20, a 25 pound dumbbell, carrying it on one side of the body and walking back and forth. This will help turn on your QL, help it teach it to work a little bit, and give you a little bit of strength in the meantime. Number two is the one side front rack carry. This is going to be a little more stress on the body. Make sure you're holding one dumbbell, not two, so that one side QL is actually working here. And this is going to be just a little more impact, a little more strain on the body. So if the one side suitcase carry is too easy, move on to this. Number three, we have the side plank. And this is a bodyweight exercise you can do anywhere. Great for strengthening the QL and the obliques. I've talked about it numerous times. It's great. Number four is the heavy suitcase carry. So totally different than number one, the light suitcase carry. The heavy suitcase carry, when your grip is almost slipping because you're carrying a weight that's too heavy, is a totally different animal. You're going to bring in different muscles. It's going to be way more impact and strain on the body. You're probably going to carry a weight that's about 3 times as heavy as you were during the light suitcase carry. So once you can do a side plank for a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes. You can feel safe to move on to this one. Number five, we have the one arm overhead carry. And this is just grabbing a weight. Make sure you're only grabbing one, not two again, and holding it over your head. And what's going to happen here is both side QLs are actually going to have to work really hard to keep you upright, because this is a very stability-centered movement, and your QLs have to activate and work to keep the whole trunk upright, stable, and strong. Number six, and now we're moving into more higher risk movements. We have the QL hyperextension. This is not something you want to do as a beginner because it is risky and higher strain. So make sure that you have a strong QL. Your core is built and can handle this first. But once it can, ease into this movement and you can get a nice QL actual contraction, not just holding it in an isometric fashion like in the other movements. And number seven, lastly, we have the overhead Payloft press. And this is my favorite. If you can handle all these movements, I want you to do this one because it isolates the QL the best. It's kind of a novel movement. If you've never done it before, just do it. And I can't even explain it in words because it's going to activate a whole side of the body that you've probably never felt before. So those are the 7 QL exercises. If you like that, if you want coaching on your back specifically, book a call with me below. I'll help you out. Thanks for watching.